This time as we critically look at issues. Portia, I don't know if you've tried registering a land before, but it comes with all the cumbersome processes. The Lands Commission says it is trying to rectify it because once that is done, land economy will be best and business will be enhanced. So this and many more shortly. All right, so we'll critically look at this as we also move to Kumasi to find out some details that we can get. This and many more coming up shortly. Do stay with us. All right, so to our headline business story, and here Lands Commission says it will fire any staff engaged in fraudulent dealings with the public. The Commission is also streamlining measures to ensure cumbersome registration procedures that could sometimes drag as long as 6 months could be reduced to just about a month. Now, the acting executive secretary of the Lands Commission, Dr. Winfred Odame, says he has disclosed this to TV3, saying his outfit is initiating moves to install CCTV cameras all around a strong room. The acting executive secretary of the Lands Commission was speaking to TV3 after the opening of the 2013 Annual Institute of Surveyors seminar in Accra. He said the Lands Commission is undergoing transformation to enhance services.
We are told that some of the staff can be very smart. They want to do their own things. So once we have the cameras in the records room, everybody's on the camera. And once they're on the camera, we are monitoring. And we've told them that if we fall into the trap, we'll deal with you. We are not prepared to compromise on professionalism.
The Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Alhaji Inusa Fuseni, said government intends to introduce actionable plans that will transform the land subsector.
The ministry will implement actionable programs that seek to achieve the following: improve the legal framework for land administration, reduce turnaround time in land title and deed registration, expedite adjudication of land cases, pay backlog of compensation, review state acquired or occupied lands with the view to rationalize landed state assets.
Chairman of the Land Surveying Division of the Ghana Institute of Surveyors, John Amaglo, said it was time to weed out quacks from the surveying profession. The 2013 seminar was on the theme Land Acquisition and Registration in Ghana, the Way Forward. So the landmark issue at the Supreme Court was heard yesterday. It's had its toll on businesses in the past 8 months. And just after the verdict was read, we just quickly want to find out how investments is going to look like over the period and how the stock market picked up actually within the period. Joining me in the studios is Yao Edu Kranting. He's a research analyst from NDK Research. He joins us to tell us the future and what is currently pertaining on the market, as well as look into other investment areas. Yeah, many thanks for joining us. We sincerely appreciate your presence here this afternoon on Midday Live. Let's just quickly ask you, you can quickly review the toll this verdict had on businesses. We've talked about it extensively till the verdict day yesterday.
Well, I think the financial market has, in a way, has not really had any shock in terms of the petition. For the past eight months, the Ghana stock market has been the best in Africa. The Ghana cedi has slowed down in terms of its depreciation from last year, and interest rates are quite still high also. But then, in the whole, I think the financial market has been very good.
All right, but let's look at yesterday. Can you just review a little bit of activities around the stock market? Did the market really react to the verdict in any way?
Well, I think there were some gains on the market. Two equities had gains. I think ETI and another stock, they had gains that moved the market up by, let's say, close to 11 points. I think it's been a normal trend actually on the stock market. There hasn't been anything different.
A lot of people have had a lot of optimism that, look, let's go through this democratic process and this court litigation, and when we come out successful, we will see a lot of investments trickle back into the country. Now, that's what I want to put you on right now and quiz you about. Looking at the near future, do you think that there lies a lot of cash cash inflow into our economy? For it, because we could say that investors were holding back, adopting the wait-and-see attitude.
Well, I don't really think there was the attitude really on the market. We can see that on the stock market. Even this year, we've recorded, I think, the highest number of volumes. Even
well, I'm talking in general business, especially with the private sector.
Well, I think businesses we haven't seen much, of a decline in business sentiment. If you look at the BOG index that they came on that, which looks at activities on the economy, we've seen that there hasn't been much actually difference. I mean, things have been almost the same. You haven't seen much shock.
And you anticipate that it's really going to remain on that nominal line going forward? Going
forward, I think we've had some credibility on the international front. Looking at how risky we are in terms of our political risk. We've shown that we can be a hallmark in Africa for any other country to learn. So I think it's in a way going to attract more foreign direct investment to our country, and that's a good plus for us. I mean, something that we could help to attract more businesses and more investments into our country.
I'll talk about the Ghana city. For some time now, it's seen that ups and downs. I mean, marginally up, marginally down, but on a normal scale, it's maintained that stability. I mean, around this time, should we see or should we be a little bit more positive about the Ghana city?
I think I would say there are better days ahead for Ghana city. I think now we are far beyond this situation of court litigation. So now we have there isn't much hold back situation what we saw from even on the forest market. So there was a period where like 2 months there were no trades because we were not getting more inflows, but now because of the Eurobond and then the cocoa syndication, I think we have some inflows.
Cash inflows.
So now the market is booming, but then also we realized that for the past 2 or 3 weeks the Ghana cedi has been fairly stable. That's if you are using the figures that were released by the by the BOG. We've seen that the Ghana cedi has been fairly stable to the dollar, and I think to me it's a plus for us.
Definitely it's a plus, and we look forward to even seeing much better days. I'll give you the opportunity to give me some performances that you quickly have, especially with the Ghana cedi trading on the market.
Well, this week, as has been the case for the past 2 weeks, Ghana cedi has been fairly stable to the US dollar. The problem has really been with the euro and the CFA because we're having some fluctuations because of the euro crisis and also the UK economy that is now beginning to build up. So by more, we're having some fluctuations in the value of the euro and the CFA. But in the whole, we've had a very good time this week on the forex market.
All right, so definitely good times on the forex market, and then on the international platform, so long as business is concerned, Ghana equally looks good. My name is Kwekutame, and I joined you with the business segments. We're coming down to bring you some international stories very shortly. Do stay with us. We will also be doing some more sports stories with Joel Champon. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.